scrappy friends, this is Hannah with you today and welcome to the Clique Kits channel. I am going to be working on some Project Life cards that I made with the Gather kit. I just got my November kit the other day, and so I'll be starting to create with that, so you'll be seeing me post some stuff with that soon. But I had these really cute cards that I made, and I thought I would share them since I don't share a lot of Project Life type stuff. One of the things that I really like to do is make a whole bunch of cards like this with papers that I absolutely love, because I mean, if you have them in your stash, then you can just grab them when you need them. I am using this washi tape for the bottom half, and I just kind of layered it over top of each other. And then I took that roller date stamp with that gold from One Canoe 2, which is in the store, and I just put it on there. It's not super perfect, but I think that's what I like about it. At first I was really mad that it wasn't going on really well, and then I was like, you know what, this actually looks really cool. So I'm going to take this frame and that other little frame that says enjoy, like the little things or something like that, and then I took some of the flowers. Now this is really dimensional, so putting it in the pocket will just mean that I have to be really careful, and the other side of the pocket will have to be really thin. I won't be able to do like 2 layers like this. Or if you want, you could always put the glue on the paper side and then just put it on top of the page protector. I've done this also when I have really thick pieces that just won't fit in the pockets very well. Or you could put this inside, because it does fit in. I put it in one of my card pockets. It does fit in. And then you could just on the other side put something flat so it doesn't pop off. So I used a little cut file that I had cut with one of the papers in the kit, and then I just layered some of those flowers and then some sequins on it, and that is how it turns out. It's really super cute. I spent a good amount of time making a whole bunch of cards. I only have half of them that I made on this, and if you want to watch the other half, you have to go to my channel. I figured I'd only share one half because it would have been a really long video. So this one is just that plain yellow paper, and then it's like an ochre, and then that little card. So I just took that and I had it kind of slanted, and then I just added one of the exclusives. So now I'm going to do something on this tag because I had put some media on it when I was doing something live, and so I figured why waste it, just use it. And so one thing I really like to do is add like doilies or something to the corners of my pieces. I think it really looks cool, and it gives it more of a homemade and like kind of feminine look. So I'm going to take some of these pieces from the Project Life kit. There's like tons of leaves and like vellum leaves and stuff. There's so much pieces in this kit. Had so many pieces, and I love that because I love doing this kind of thing. I love layering, and it's a good way to use it up, because sometimes when you don't use it up after the month is done and you get a new kit, then you're like, oh, it's hard to remember to come back to it sometimes, especially when now that it's fall time and it's getting to be that busy season when we're going to start getting into more and more holidays. But because these cards are all made, I can use them throughout the couple of months because they're all fall, or they have those colors that here in the United States that just represent. So I also took that arrow and I put that on there and just kind of had it tilting a little bit around that doily. And it just looks really fun. So now I'm going to take this gold doily on a white piece of cardstock that I cut out. So on the side, I don't know if you can see all that well, but on the side I have some pieces cut already, and those are 4x6 and 3x4 cards. I actually didn't do any 4x6 pieces today, but that's okay. So there's this like cutting board that has that dip look. I just cut off the end, and so I'm gonna layer these. I'm gonna put this tag on that was in the exclusive. So Xenia made these. She's designed these for this kit. And then I just put one of those ring punch things, and then I use that gold once again, and it is a different color gold than that doily, but that's fine. And then I layered that, and I'm gonna put some stuff on the side of it. I'm gonna layer some of this stuff. It takes a minute for me to get to. I'm trying to think if I had a picture of this or not, because I feel like I didn't take a picture of that one or I didn't add it to everything. So yeah, I didn't. Oh no, I did. I must have put it in there and just didn't remember that I did. So I have a picture. I just didn't remember. So I used some of these cloth ones again from that pack. They're super cute. I really liked those white ones. They're a lot thinner than the other ones. So now I'm cutting out this floral piece. I didn't show me cutting it out, the whole thing, because it's just fussy cutting. But I'm going to take a piece of this wood grain from the 6x8 pieces. And these are perfect for making cards like this, because you just cut it in half and then you have 2 3x4 cards. Or you could just cut a 4x6 and then just have a little bit left over. Sorry about my head getting in the way. It's kind of hard when you're doing something like this to not have your head be in the way, but you know. So once again, I took some washi tape and put it on the bottom half. You could always do the washi tape on the top. I just find that because it's a little heavier, it works a little bit better on the bottom. And this is the copper, like rose gold color, and it's so pretty. It is really pretty. Because this is a little thinner, I find that it didn't adhere as nicely. And so if that's a problem, I don't know, you could always take it off and just put a new piece on. I think it was just because it was that bottom. So I did take some of that trim that was in the Project Life, or not the Project Life, the TN kit, which you could use for Project Life. And it was like a velvet, a pink velvet. There was like a almost purple color in there too, but I used the pink, and I just used my little tiny attacher to staple it. And then I'm going to add this, and I'm gluing it and staple. I'm going to add some dimensional. So I just took some leftover chipboard that I had and just cut it up in pieces. And then I'm using these enamel dots that were in the store as an add-on. So I'll make sure in the info box that you can get to all the things that I've used that are in the store. And I think I'm just about done with this. I'm looking for something. I know I'm going to get some thread, some copper thread, and use that. And I'm also going to use a thicker from the thicker pack. I'm going to put an L for Lemieux, and that is what it's going to be. So this was really, really simple, but this is something that you can do with all your leftover bits. I mean, as you can see, I have a ton of bits of stuff, and I was trying to figure out if I wanted to use any of that stuff. And I don't. I just end up, like I said. Oh yeah, I forgot that I punched out a label tab, or a label little thing with my punch, and added that first. That always looks really nice when you do something like this. It's super simple, and it just has a really nice impact. And then you have all these cards for later. So if you want to check out the rest of the cards that I made, there's a picture at the end of both sets, but then you'll also see me make them on my own channel. So I'll have a link for that video as well. And I'll see you guys later. And I hope you have a great, great scrappy week. I hope you guys stay inspired. And I hope you guys can't wait for the new Seneca kit. It is super, super cute. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.